It's a bizarre heritage, the idea that there was a different type of human that bred with Homo sapiens, and that there's like little bits and pieces of it floating around in people.
In the hidden depths of the world's most isolated and overgrown region, a revolutionary find has surfaced that could completely alter the view of human history. Scientists have come across a set of mysterious remains that are so unusual and puzzling, they might just change everything people thought they knew about the human race. What ancient secrets could these mysterious remains reveal? And how might this discovery challenge the understanding of early human civilization? Join us as we delve into the details of this newly discovered human species, which raises major doubt about the origin of humans. The evolutionary journey of humanity. Millions of years ago, a single groundbreaking step set off a transformation that would forever alter the course of evolution. Australopithecus, one of the earliest ancestors, took this critical step and began the remarkable journey of walking upright on two legs. This shift was not just a minor change, but a monumental leap that set the stage for future human development. But this was only the beginning of a complex evolutionary saga. Over the next 5 million years, the path of evolution wove through a tapestry of various human species. Homo habilis, often referred to as handyman, was one of the first to use stone tools around 2,500,000 years ago. Following them, Homo erectus emerged with advancements like the control of fire and more sophisticated tools, shaping the way for the rise of Homo sapiens. During this extensive period, multiple human species coexisted, interacted, and even interbred. For instance, Neanderthals, who lived in Europe and Western Asia, interbred with early Homo sapiens, contributing to the genetic diversity people see in modern humans. Additionally, Denisovans, another ancient human species, left behind genetic legacies that are found in some contemporary populations, especially in Asia and Oceania. These ancient humans left behind a treasure collection of clues, including intricate stone tools, cave art, and remnants of early dwellings. These discoveries continue to be unearthed, offering tantalizing insights into their lives and the evolution of our species. Scientists are diligently working to uncover ancient bone and stone tools, analyze our genetic code, and reconstruct the shifting environments that shaped our ancestors' world. Imagine this as piecing together a colossal, ancient jigsaw puzzle. Each fragment reveals a piece of the mystery behind our origins and the remarkable journey that led us to become Homo sapiens. The story begins in Africa, which is often referred to as the cradle of humankind. This isn't just a geographical location or a period. It represents a complex, evolving mosaic. Early humans developed in different regions across Africa, each group adapting to their environment. These ancestors, such as the Australopithecus and Homo habilis, experienced physical and cultural changes in relative isolation. Around 1,800,000 years ago, the world began to shift dramatically. Major climate changes, like the formation of the Sahara Desert and the onset of ice ages, led to fluctuations in sea levels and altered ecosystems. These changes occasionally forced early humans to migrate, leading to interactions between previously isolated groups. For instance, around 60,000 years ago, Homo sapiens began migrating out of Africa and into Eurasia. During these migrations, they encountered and interbred with other hominins, such as Neanderthals in Europe and Denisovans in Asia. These interactions led to the genetic diversity people see in modern humans today. The secrets of the pit of bones. Deep within the Sierra de Atapuerca Mountains in Spain lies a fascinating hidden treasure known as the Pit of Bones, or Cima de los Huesos. This ancient cave, nestled among these rugged peaks, became the focus of an extraordinary scientific expedition in 2016. As the researchers ventured into this remote location, they made an astonishing discovery: the remains of 28 individuals, meticulously unearthed one bone at a time. What made this find truly groundbreaking was the DNA extracted from these ancient bones. Remarkably, this DNA is the oldest ever recovered from an early human ancestor. The individuals discovered in the pit of bones are the oldest known Neanderthals ever found, dating back approximately 430,000 years. This places them in a crucial period of human evolution, providing invaluable insights into our distant past. The discovery has significant implications for our understanding of human evolution. It suggests that Neanderthals, our closest extinct relatives, were present in Europe long before previously thought. The genetic analysis revealed that these Neanderthals shared a common ancestor with both modern humans and Denisovans, a mysterious group of hominins known from remains found in Siberia. This common ancestor is believed to have lived between 500,000 and 750,000 years ago. Further interesting details come from the remains themselves. Some of the bones show signs of traumatic injuries, possibly from conflicts or accidents, shedding light on the harsh realities of life in the Paleolithic era. Additionally, the cave's environment has preserved the bones in remarkable condition, allowing scientists to study them in great detail. Despite these revelations, many questions remain unanswered. The limited number of remains provides only a partial view of the complex web of interactions between these ancient human species. Scientists are left pondering who else might have coexisted with the Neanderthals and how these early humans navigated their world. The development of early hominids. As Homo sapiens, humans have always shared the planet with other hominid species, many of which remain a mystery to people. Around 13 human species have existed before humans, each with unique features, some of which people still carry today. Diving into the story of Homo habilis, one of the earliest human species and the least similar to us. They roamed Africa between 2,400,000 and 1,400,000 years ago. This species had some ape-like traits, such as long arms and a moderately protruding face. Their brain size was about 510 cubic centimeters, less than half that of modern humans. Homo habilis, meaning handyman, was so named because of their ability to make and use stone tools. These tools marked the beginning of the Oldowan technology, one of the earliest known tool-making cultures. Interestingly, some scientists believe Homo habilis may have evolved into Homo erectus, the first human species to walk upright with undisputed evidence. Homo erectus lived from about 1,900,000 years ago to as recently as 143,000 years ago. They originated in Africa but eventually spread to India, China, Georgia, and Java, making them one of the first hominids to migrate out of Africa. These early humans were slender, with long arms and legs, standing around 5 feet 10 inches tall. One of the most remarkable things about Homo erectus was their larger brain size, averaging around 900 cubic centimeters, which was significantly larger than that of Homo habilis. Some even speculate that they might have been the first to use rafts to cross oceans, showcasing a surprising level of ingenuity and adaptability for such an ancient species. Fossils of Homo gottenjensis reveal that they had large teeth, suggesting they primarily chewed tough plant materials, which might have included fibrous roots and nuts. Most researchers believe they lacked speech and language skills due to their small brains, estimated to be about 1/3 the size of modern human brains. These early humans stood over 3 feet tall and weighed around 110 pounds. Interestingly, despite being able to walk on 2 feet, they likely spent a significant amount of time in trees, similar to their primate relatives, which might have provided safety and access to food. Despite their primitive traits, Homo gottenjensis is considered a close relative to Homo sapiens, shedding light on the diverse evolutionary paths within our lineage. Next up is the Neanderthals, scientifically known as Homo neanderthalensis. These well-known beings appeared in Eurasia around 200,000 years ago and are often called our cousins due to their close genetic relationship with modern humans. They shared many physical features with us, including a robust build and a large brain, which was even larger on average than that of Homo sapiens. Neanderthals were skilled hunters and used a variety of tools made from stone, bone, and wood. They also engaged in symbolic behavior, creating ornamental objects and possibly even cave art. Their sophisticated tool-making and cultural practices reflect a high degree of intelligence and social complexity. Someone might recognize Neanderthals from popular culture references, like The Big Bang Theory, where they are often depicted in a humorous context. Following them is Homo floresiensis, who lived in Indonesia between 95,000 and 177,000 years ago. Known as the hobbits due to their small stature, they stood at about 3.5 feet tall. Despite their diminutive size, they displayed remarkable adaptations. Their brains were tiny, roughly the size of a grapefruit, yet they made and used stone tools, hunted small animals, and may have used fire. Homo floresiensis had unusually large and long feet, much like the fictional hobbits, which might have been an adaptation for walking long distances or navigating rough terrain. These fascinating beings are believed to have crafted stone tools, using them to hunt small elephants known as stegodons and large rodents. They are even linked to the Ugogo myths of the Isle of Flores, passed down through folk memory. These myths describe small, human-like creatures, hinting at the possibility that these beings were among the earliest known inhabitants of the region. Moving on is the Homo rudolfensis, who lived around 1,900,000 years ago in what is now Kenya. They had fewer ape-like features around the brain case compared to Homo habilis, and their brain size was significantly larger, ranging between 600 to 800 cubic centimeters. Intriguingly, male Homo rudolfensis had much larger teeth than female Homo habilis, indicating a possible difference in diet or lifestyle. Their larger brain case suggests advanced cognitive abilities, but unfortunately, we still lack detailed information about their physical build, weight, and height due to the rarity of cranial fossils. There is also Homo heidelbergensis, who roamed the Earth between 700,000 and 200,000 years ago. Emerging from Africa, they stood around 5 feet 5 inches tall and weighed about 120 pounds. Homo heidelbergensis had a large brain case, around 1,200 cubic centimeters, and a flatter face compared to modern humans. They were pioneers in burying their dead, a practice that indicates a form of social or ritual behavior. They also adapted to colder climates, constructing shelters and possibly using fire for warmth and cooking. Their advanced tool-making skills included the creation of wooden spears and stone tools, showcasing their ingenuity and adaptability. Delving into the fascinating world of the Denisova hominins, they likely roamed Eastern Asia between 200,000 and 50,000 years ago. Their fossil fragments were discovered in the remote Denisova cave in Siberia, a site that also sheltered Neanderthals and Homo sapiens. Despite these interesting findings, we still know very little about the Denisovans, and they haven't yet been assigned an official scientific name. Another captivating member of our ancient family tree is Homo naledi, discovered in South Africa. While we don't have exact dates for their existence, unofficial reports suggest they lived between 300,000 and 200,000 years ago. Homo naledi had a fascinating blend of features. Parts of their skeletons were strikingly similar to modern humans, while other parts resembled those of apes. Their brain size was slightly larger than that of a chimpanzee. Then there's Homo ergaster, who lived in Africa around 500,000 years ago. This species had thinner bones, more pronounced facial features, and a lower forehead compared to others. Unlike many of their contemporaries, Homo ergaster showed reduced sexual dimorphism, meaning males and females were almost the same size. They also had smaller faces, a reduced dental arcade, and a larger cranial capacity, showcasing a unique blend of primitive and advanced traits. Their bodies were quite similar to those of modern humans. Homo antecessor, also known as the explorer, was an early human species that lived in Western Europe between 1,200,000 and 800,000 years ago. They stood between 5 feet 5 inches and 6 feet tall, with males weighing about 90 kilograms. One of the fascinating aspects of Homo antecessor is the possibility that they were right-handed, a trait that sets them apart from other ancient apes. Researchers believe that, based on the patterns of tooth eruption, they went through similar developmental stages as modern humans, Homo sapiens. Next, there is Homo rhodesiensis, sometimes referred to as the Broken Hill Man, which lived between 400,000 and 125,000 years ago in what is now Zambia. The Broken Hill skull, an impressive and sturdy specimen, belongs to a very robust individual with the most prominent brow ridges of any known ancient human remains. Finally, there is Homo sapiens idaltu, or the Herto man, who lived around 160,000 years ago in what is now Ethiopia. Discovered and buried near the Middle Awash site in 1997, Homo sapiens idaltu shares many similarities with modern humans. This early subspecies of Homo sapiens is believed to have evolved from Homo rhodesiensis and had notably heavier brow ridges. Africa's hidden human transformation. The human remains uncovered in northwestern Africa offer a fascinating glimpse into the incredible diversity of early human populations. This discovery challenges the outdated idea that all modern humans originated from a single location. These ancient fossils reveal a rich variety of human evolution and adaptation. For example, the Flores fossils from South Africa, dating back approximately 260,000 years, belong to some of the earliest known Homo sapiens. These fossils are significant because they provide evidence of early human life in southern Africa, a crucial area for understanding human migration and adaptation. Similarly, the Kibish Formation in Ethiopia, which remains about 195,000 years old, has been a key site for studying the early spread of Homo sapiens across Africa. One particularly intriguing find is from Ethiopia, where Homo sapiens idaltu skulls, around 160,000 years old, were discovered. These skulls are so similar to those of modern humans that they have sparked debates about whether they should be classified as a separate subspecies. This discovery highlights the complexity of human evolution and the subtle variations in our ancestors' features. Additionally, a skull from Tanzania, estimated to be about 120,000 years old, showcases a unique blend of ancient and modern characteristics. Researchers are delving into the intriguing question of what truly defines modern humans, as the complexity of this issue leads to diverse interpretations. During the Middle Stone Age in Africa, around 300,000 years ago, a dramatic transformation in material culture took place. This era saw a shift from basic stone tools to sophisticated artifacts, like finely crafted blades and projectile points, marking a significant leap in technological advancement. These tools weren't just practical. They reflected an extraordinary level of skill and innovation in tool-making. Fossils from this period provide crucial insights into our evolution. For instance, the discovery of the partial skeleton known as Homo naledi in the Rising Star Cave system in South Africa has shed light on the diversity of early human species. These fossils show features that are a mix of both primitive and modern traits, suggesting a complex evolutionary path. Moreover, recent genetic studies have shown that early humans interbred with other hominin species, such as Neanderthals and Denisovans. This gene flow contributed to the genetic diversity we see in modern humans. The fossil record also reveals a mosaic of different human species coexisting and evolving, challenging the idea that there was a single, clear-cut moment when all humans became fully modern. Now it's time for today's subscriber pick. In the heart of the dense Amazon rainforest, a group of intrepid archaeologists made a discovery that sent shockwaves through the scientific community and the world at large. Buried deep beneath the forest floor, they unearthed the skeletal remains of a previously unknown human species. This species, dubbed Homo amazonensis, was unlike any other known to science. The bones were remarkably well preserved, with features that seemed to blend traits from both modern humans and our ancient ancestors. Homo amazonensis had a larger brain case, suggesting advanced cognitive abilities, yet retained robust, ape-like limbs, indicating a unique blend of strength and intelligence. As researchers began to piece together the story of Homo amazonensis, they uncovered a startling revelation. These beings lived just 30,000 years ago, a time when Homo sapiens were already the dominant species on Earth. Even more astonishing were the artifacts found alongside the skeletons, tools, and carvings that hinted at a complex society with its own unique culture and technological advancements. The discovery raised profound questions about the origins of humanity. How could such an advanced species coexist with early Homo sapiens without leaving any trace in our historical records? Some scientists speculated that Homo amazonensis could have developed in isolation, hidden away in the vast and impenetrable rainforest, while others suggested that they might have mingled with early humans, leaving subtle genetic imprints that we have yet to fully understand. As news of the discovery spread, it sparked fierce debates among experts and captivated the public's imagination. Documentaries, books, and movies quickly followed, each offering their theories and interpretations. The scientific community was divided, with some hailing the discovery as the missing link in our understanding of human evolution, while others urged caution, calling for more evidence and research. What other secrets lie hidden, waiting to challenge everything we think we know about our origins? Share your thoughts with us in the comments section below. The early humans revolutionized tools. The story of human evolution began with something as simple as stone tools, stretching back an incredible 3,300,000 years. The earliest stone tools, known as Oldowan tools, were simple yet revolutionary for their time, consisting of basic flakes and cores used for cutting and pounding. Around 1,750,000 years ago, our ancestors transitioned to the Acheulean culture, which was a game-changer in tool technology. This period saw the development of the Acheulean hand axe, a bifacial tool that was meticulously shaped by chipping stones on both sides. These hand axes were not only larger and more robust, but were also designed for a variety of tasks, including butchering meat and digging. Remarkably, these tools remained in use for about 1,500,000 years, reflecting their effectiveness and durability. Jumping to around 400,000 years ago in what is now Germany, people find our ancestors using sophisticated tools like thrusting spears. These spears, often made from wood and tipped with stone or bone points, were a significant advancement in hunting technology. They allowed early humans to hunt large game such as deer and bison from a safer distance, though they were still limited to close-range combat and required careful handling. By about 300,000 years ago, there was a major leap in tool-making with the introduction of specialized projectile points. These points, which were carefully crafted and attached to spear shafts, represented a significant advancement in hunting efficiency. Found in southern Kenya and dating between 298,000 and 320,000 years ago, these projectile points were crucial for hunting smaller and more elusive prey, such as antelopes, which were faster and more challenging to catch. This evolution in tool technology not only enhanced hunting capabilities, but also had profound effects on social and environmental interactions. The development of these advanced tools allowed early humans to adapt to various environments, expand their range, and interact with other groups, ultimately contributing to their survival and cultural development. Over time, our ancestors crafted increasingly sophisticated tools, such as scrapers and bone spatulas. These tools were crucial for processing animal hides into clothing and shaping wood and other materials. For example, the bone spike tips discovered in the Democratic Republic of the Congo, known as the ina, were used as spearfishing tools and date back approximately 990,000 years. These ancient implements highlight the remarkable skill and ingenuity of early humans. What's truly interesting is that these advancements in tool technology, like the ina spikes, did not emerge in just one place or at a single moment. This suggests that various groups of people were evolving and possibly sharing innovations across regions. Evidence supports that different hominid species were interacting, leading to a rich variety of technological development. In addition, consider the fascinating discovery made near the city of CH in India. Archaeologists unearthed a collection of intricately crafted stone blades dating back at least 250,000 years. These blades, found in layers of sediment associated with the lower Paleolithic period, appeared shortly after the emergence of anatomically modern humans in Africa. The complexity of these blades, with their sharp edges and precise craftsmanship, points to advanced technological skills that may have been independently developed by other hominid species or by early modern humans who ventured out of Africa earlier than previously believed. This discovery opens up several possibilities. It could indicate that other human species, like Homo erectus or Homo habilis, independently developed sophisticated tool-making techniques, or that early modern humans migrated from Africa sooner than expected, carrying their technological knowledge to distant lands. The mysterious migration out of Africa. People all know that the ancient ancestors first appeared in Africa, but recent studies have uncovered some surprising new evidence. It turns out that we might have left Africa much earlier than people ever thought. Imagine this. On the rugged slopes of Mount Carmel in Israel, inside a cave that had collapsed, an astonishing discovery was made. A jawbone, estimated to be between 177,000 and 194,000 years old, was unearthed from the depths of time. This ancient jawbone provides an incredible peek into the lives of early modern humans. What's even more amazing is that it looks very similar to the jawbones of people today. Along with the jawbone, archaeologists also found advanced hand axes and flint tools, showcasing the remarkable skill and technology of these early inhabitants. Moving on to the stunning Mislia caves in the Mediterranean region. These caves have also revealed signs of human life from that era, and if people travel further south in Israel to a site called Qasim Cave, even more significant finds await us. There, human remains were found along with tools stained with red ochre, dating back between 100,000 and 130,000 years ago. These artifacts reveal a deep history of human presence in the area, but the interest grows when we consider that KFC is thought to be the earliest known site of deliberate human burial. But wait, there's more. Similar signs of intentional burial have been uncovered in the breathtaking limestone caves of southern China, with findings dating back between 80,000 and 120,000 years ago, diving into the fascinating world of ancient bones. At the astonishing Jirandong site, a jawbone was discovered that is about 100,000 years old. This jawbone shows some old-fashioned traits, but is surprisingly modern, possibly linking to our Homo sapiens ancestors. Meanwhile, the awe-inspiring Deoksan cave yielded an incredible collection of ancient teeth. These teeth have such unique characteristics that they're almost unrecognizable as their own. All these astonishing finds hint that our ancestors weren't just staying put far from Africa between 80,000 and 120,000 years ago. There might have been even earlier migrations. Some experts even propose that humans could have reached Europe as early as 210,000 years ago. In southern Greece, a groundbreaking discovery has ignited a fierce debate among scientists. Researchers have uncovered a fragment of a skull estimated to be over 200,000 years old. This could be the oldest modern human fossil ever found outside of Africa, potentially rewriting parts of human history. However, the excitement is tempered by controversy. The skull's poor preservation has led some experts to question its identity. They argue it may belong to a Neanderthal, especially since Neanderthal remains were discovered just a few meters away in the same cave. This complication has fueled debates over the accuracy of dating techniques used. Despite these challenges, the find holds monumental significance. It offers a glimpse into the migration patterns of early humans. Around 200,000 years ago, various human species were spreading across different regions, each following separate evolutionary paths. Recent genetic studies have provided fascinating insights into these ancient migrations. For instance, DNA analysis reveals that many modern non-African populations, including Europeans and Aboriginal Australians, can trace a substantial part of their lineage back to a significant migration out of Africa. This migration began approximately 50,000 to 60,000 years ago and was a major factor in shaping the genetic diversity people see today. Adding another layer of interest, climate reconstructions suggest that changes in sea levels played a crucial role in these migrations. During periods of lower sea levels, land bridges and shorter sea routes emerged, facilitating human movement across continents. Around 55,000 years ago, our ancient ancestors set out on an incredible migration journey from Africa to the Arabian Peninsula and the Middle East. Picture these early humans navigating through harsh deserts and across treacherous seas, driven by the quest for new lands and resources. This migration is not just a story of movement. It represents a grand adventure that likely involved crossing formidable terrains and enduring extreme climates. These ancient migrations spark intriguing questions about the genetic interactions of early humans. As Homo sapiens moved into regions like the Middle East or China, they may have encountered other archaic human species, such as Neanderthals in Europe or Denisovans in Asia. Fossil evidence suggests that these early humans did interbreed with these other hominids. For example, modern non-African populations carry up to 2% Neanderthal DNA, which reveals a complex history of genetic exchange. This interbreeding between Homo sapiens and other hominid species is believed to have contributed to the rich genetic diversity we observe today. For instance, Denisovan genes have been linked to traits such as immune system strength in some modern populations. Each discovery, such as the recent finding of the Denisovan cave in Siberia with its remarkable fossils, adds layers to our understanding of human evolution. As scientists continue to uncover evidence from ancient DNA and fossil records, the view of human history becomes clearer, yet more intricate. Every discovery, whether it's a new species or a fresh analysis of ancient artifacts, adds pieces to the puzzle, often complicating existing theories and challenging our understanding. This ongoing exploration into the origins is not just about filling in historical gaps, but also about understanding how diverse human species interacted and contributed to the genetic legacy. It's the thrill of piecing together these historical fragments, revealing the complex and dynamic history of our species, that makes the story of human evolution so compelling and endlessly fascinating. What are your thoughts about this recent discovery of the human species? Let us have your opinions in the comment below.